Lights, camera, action. What's going on, family?
It's your girl, DC. I'm back. I've been missing in action for a while, you know what I'm saying? But I'm back, Had a lot of life changes and a lot of stuff going on. Dealing with death, friends, family. I've been sick. I'm sick today. We ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna make this show. Just had a lot going on. So we here, we back.
And we're gonna keep the ball rolling. Today, I'm gonna be asking DC some questions. Because I know we're talking about eventually going into a podcast type of scenario. Yeah, so we have been through a lot. We've experienced a lot, and like we're still in the thick of it, of some stuff, man. That'll come later on. Later on as this stuff unfolds, man. But I just want, like, as a husband, I wanted to ask her a few questions today.
I'm gonna be honest as I can.
But it's going to continue with what we were talking about as far as being family, like
family,
us coming together and stuff like that.
So what we're gonna say first is, we're a blended family. I had 2 boys before I met Trap, which Byron is 24 and Jarrell is 22, I believe.
Yep, 22.
So I had those 2 when I met him. I took him in. I don't know. He fell, I think, for Byron because Jarrell got all the attention.
Yeah.
Everybody loved Jarrell. Jarrell has an outgoing personality, funny, So, Byron, sorry, y'all. Byron just a little more. He felt like Byron got over. I
feel like with Byron,
Jarrell,
it was like he was in Jarrell's shadow.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, and
but
I was like,
honestly, Byron wasn't. Byron was the first grandbaby, the first great grandbaby, the first nephew. He was rotten to the spoil. So Byron was not at all. But that's how he saw. But he connected immediately with Byron and Jarrell too. Actually, Jarrell was Byron and him. Travis had a. Byron was like, I'm the man of this house. He like 4 or 5, y'all. I'm the man of this house. Who you think you are?
Hey,
he used to be like this.
I remember.
I said his food on the table.
No, that was Jarrell.
Was that Jarrell?
Jarrell was like, no, but Byron did this. I was telling him to do something one day, and straight to my face, he'd just be like, okay. Mm-hmm. I turned around, but like I saw him through the reflection on this. She had this picture on the wall. He was doing this behind my back, doing all. I was like, I see you, bro. He was like, huh? And me and Byron, like, we ain't had no problem after that, man. I thought that was funny after the fact.
It was like, crazy. So he's taking my boys in, and that's what I love him for. That's one of the reasons why I married him. He took them in, not to take the place of one has a donor and one has a dad, and not to take a place from their donor or dad, but he filled the gaps. The donor, he don't even exist, and the other one, they got a great relationship. They talk, it was one of them iffies because you have people in people's ears and meddling and lying and just saying all kind of stuff. So he was iffy and about meeting him, and they end up dude would call like, where your dude at? I was like, hold on, I'm your baby mama. You call and check on your. It was talking to him. They chatting it up. Had nothing to do with the kids. They built their own relationship, and I feel like that's how blended families should be. With the other side,
But see, that's one of the questions I. Okay, so I think about like with D&Q. So D&Q.
Happy birthday, D.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday.
We love you, man. Look, D, we're gonna find a picture. We're gonna put the silky white shirt.
Silky white. You know what I mean? So, well, my thing is like, okay, so D&Q had a like they have these lives on Friday, man, and I awesome. Love it. I love it.
We appreciate y'all inviting us to this. It was awesome, y'all. And we didn't cheat. We, people may think we was cheating. We just know each other like that because a lot of the questions they were asking, because it was like, how well do you know your spouse? So a lot of the questions, like, we communicate, we talk about that. Like, we sit in bed for hours just talking. I mean,
And
we talk
like
about
joking
everything, joking and
yeah.
laughing. So say it was, what they had, about 20, 25 questions. I think we missed 3 other questions.
Mm-hmm.
But we really, honestly, because in the beginning we didn't know each other like that, but like year 10 or something, when he went to Iraq, we dug deep and started to get more intimate with one another, with each other, and learn asking those questions. What is your favorite color? What is this? This is, just learning each other, and that's how we end up connecting. Like, in the beginning, we was just coexisting. We was married, but it wasn't like when we.
But I think. All right, so here's the deal with that, and I'm gonna get back to the question I was gonna ask you. I think in the beginning of our relationship, I was very interested in her. She did have this attitude, this little edge on her about herself, or whatever.
I got that good.
But this before some good. I'm talking about your personality. I mean,
yeah, I got that too.
You ain't got it. See,
I got personality.
Be humble.
I got.
Be humble. Be humble.
Humble thyself in the sight of.
All right, so no, it's just I felt like it was more to her than what because people were in my ear. It was some people telling me stuff about her, and I'm like, I'm the type.
It wasn't some people. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be honest. It was family.
Well, okay.
That's what they were doing.
It was family. It was in my ear about
my family. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was some people. We're not gonna name names, but I just say this: I'm the type that I need to find out for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And that really. Lights, camera, action.
Yo, I ain't even gonna cap in my D voice.
Hey, man.
We just recorded a whole 20 minutes. I didn't told y'all all kind of information. I ain't gonna remember what I said. You know what I'm saying? Hey, welcome to DC World, first and foremost. Thank y'all for joining us. Man, that noise y'all hear, I told y'all in the video I thought we was recording. That's my heat. It's cold outside. I'm a little irritated now because I gotta record this all over.
All right, so
D.
I know Q, I'm not gonna hear the end of this. Man.
Meet, Weeze, Brandon, John, Vic, Janet, Smitten. Come on, y'all.
Just call the whole community. Everybody.
Where that GoFundMe?
Oh my gosh, man.
This man, we going to get that man an iPhone. This is unacceptable. Your phone beeped and it cut the whole video off. What I do that? Next question.
I also asked in the first one, do you feel like our relationship is been underrated, so to speak?
Yeah.
Like we're the underdog, the black sheep.
So I always felt like people looked at us different, or we had it rough. We wasn't this perfect like we wasn't lying about it. What you seen is what you got. We wasn't faking it one way because we was around my grandmother or my mother or father. What you seen? If we argue, if I smack this guy in church, I ain't about to sugarcoat with nobody. Like, this is what you get. We just, and a lot of people were just like, y'all ain't meant to be. You shouldn't have married her. Because it's never Tamika shouldn't have married him. It was always he shouldn't have married me. Oh, she ain't good for you. She got kids and da-da-da. Not to mention, he had one supposed child. And when me and this one chick, can I say it? Mm-hmm. We were pregnant at the same time. So, how y'all looking at me bad because I got 2 kids and he basically had 2, also. So we always like, as long as we're giving. Oh, we're good enough for that. Like, we wouldn't get invited to stuff in our family, or hey, Travis, you can come over, but your wife can't come over. Just like, it was so much hurt.
Well, let me ask you
from
this.
That 2 to 7 years of our marriage.
Let me ask you this, even though, because I know there's always, like, room for improvement in relationships and stuff like that. But, like, right now, do you still feel like people look at us like we don't deserve to have anything.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. My mama, I told you I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. She'll say stupid stuff like, why God be blessing y'all? Why this and this and that? I'm like, well, dang. Let me tell y'all, we didn't have a car in the beginning of our marriage. We was on Section 8. My grandmother was paying my rent. My mama paid my rent. My cousin paid our phone bill. We was just living. Like, we didn't have nothing, no set, no house phone. We didn't have it. So, my mama don't know that Travis made up for Valentine's from 99. He got me a car. I can't share that. If you see me and I don't speak, no, I'm just playing. If you see me in it, hey, you got a new car. Yeah, because why you didn't tell me? Because I don't feel like you cheering for us. You know what I'm saying? That's why we can't come over here on YouTube or call Meat and Weeze, D and Q, John, Smitten, Vic, Janet, Tony and Venus, call y'all, hey, look what happened, blah, blah, blah. I feel comfortable that I can share that with you. I don't think y'all look at us as underdogs, if we open up, if I open up to any of y'all, because I'm standoffish, I know, Weeze and them got their story, I was mugging. You know what I'm saying? I could have been, because I'm a standoffish person. I don't like to meet people. I feel like I can coexist by myself. I don't need nobody, you know what I mean? But I just appreciate, let me tell y'all something. Y'all keep telling this story. We met y'all on the cruise. We met them on the cruise. And y'all said we wouldn't meet again until John and Derek and all of us sat together. Come on, y'all. We met in July. Come on, y'all. Y'all remember the expo at the Invicta store in Lenox?
Yeah, we got pictures.
You remember John? I remember John and Christy was there too, right?
Yeah, we got pictures.
Okay, I love y'all. Anyway, I've been wanting to say that, like, we met before, but for real, like, just even being on the 4th of July, I remember I was sitting out there, I had surgery, Meat came out and sat next to me, like, we talked, we cut it up, we conversated. Then after the event, we went to some pizza place, California Pizza, or it was some kind of pizza place where they got them a cauliflower pizza. I remember because I was hungry. You was like, y'all want some? I was like, no, I'm good.
She was starving.
But I was just getting to meet y'all, so after that, I was like, dang.
But they were so intentional, though.
They was,
because remember, Weeze had sat me down. He said, hey, bro, hold on, wait.
He was put like, hey, this is what you need to do about your YouTube page. He was sincere.
You were so sincere, bro. Like, in all jokes aside, like, cause like we was cutting up on their channel last night talking, but here's the thing. We got to that point because I was taken back, man. I ain't even like on some emotional stuff, but it hurts to know that I got family that will not do what he did.
And this is exactly what I said in the one before. We got empty spots we have in our family. Like, maybe a brother ain't doing something right, or a mother or a cousin that we've always been close to. But when we got married, they like deuces because we don't really like your wife. So I say God put me, D, and everybody else, all of y'all there to fill those voided spots in our life, so we can be happy, we can talk, we can kick it, or I can send Meat a text, what you doing, or Smith, and just send something funny.
We can just celebrate.
Y'all cheering for us. Y'all not looking like, yeah, this is gonna happen. Ha ha. Y'all not laughing when we fall. Y'all crying with us when we fall. So the support and everything. I've always felt we were underdogs when it come to our family. Yeah.
So I guess we're going to have to end it on that one, y'all. I apologize again. Okay.
I hope this recorded.
It's recording. I'm going to get an iPhone. I'm going to have to go get an iPhone because, one, I'm never going to hear the end of this. Two, I know y'all do it out of love and this, that, and the other. Plus, he told me, you hit 1K, man. You can't be 1K with no Android.
And the funny thing is, D said last night, your minutes are pending. You remember? And then you checked your phone and he's like, man, I'm missing some minutes. And I want to say, because D told you they was pending. And the other thing I did say, and the other thing is, when we got on there with D and Q Friday night and we did the spouse.
Y'all need to go see that. Y'all got to go see that, dude. I'm telling you.
D and Q
experience. Go
so
see that.
It's like, how well do you know your spouse? And we didn't cheat. That was the time when I'm gonna say this real quick. When he went to Iraq, from year 1, we were okay. 2 to 7, we was just coexisting. We didn't really like each other. I was trying to find a way out. You know what I'm saying? But when he went to Iraq, it made us get close. So those questions, a lot of questions y'all asked, we had already talked about it. Like, because we were like year 8, we trying to get to know each other. We trying to figure out how to save this marriage, how to continue to, or find out how to love, or how to find that black love, like people talk about. Like, what are we missing? So we
dropped God in it.
That's what I said. We put God.
Boom.
We kept the negative. We both learned how to keep negative people out.
I stopped listening. I did one of these.
Yeah, so you gotta stop.
Blah, blah, blah.
So we figure out all of these things.
So I can focus on her.
And we learn to focus and depend on each other. And like, he completes my sentences, I complete his sentences. Like, we can be sitting here and I ain't lying, we be in the car and we just break out singing the same song at the same time. Not even listening to it. Mm-hmm. It was just, we learned to listen, communicate, and just
connect. We connect.
Yeah, we were really interested in connecting with one another and knowing stuff. Like, we talk about past relationships and stuff, you know, we've done in relationships because we're not insecure.
That mouth, dude.
With that mouth.
Y'all gotta go see D.
Yeah, y'all gotta go see D&Q Experience from Friday.
The music is starting to play.
I love y'all.
So we gotta go.
He got a lot of nerves to be rushing.
The music's playing.
Because he messed up, you know what I'm saying? D, I'm gonna send you this for your birthday, baby.
As if. I love D, but hey, bro, you can't get this one.
Until the next...
Lightning strike?
Lies, my guy. Lies. We'll check y'all out. Thank you for joining us on DC World. I love you guys. Deuces. Period. Period.